thank you very much for agreeing to do this.
Musicians are the same everywhere. You know, they're going to try to do their best and make music in their own way. But if you play music with them or dance with them or something, you're going to be accepted and never be on the outside again. I played with some very, very good conductors, played as a trombonist, and I played for some very bad ones. And so I decided, give me that stick. I know the clarinets, I know how they play, I know what that's hard for them, I know what passages are hard for the flutes, I know what the bassoonist can't do. You ask, why did I take up the stick? That's part of it. Yeah, I would say. And I wasn't about ego. It was just about making music really well, the best I could make. And it was respect for the music, I'd say. And I always respected the musicians. In graduate school, I studied with Otto Werner Müller. I was his student at University of Wisconsin-Madison during the Vietnam War. Otto would hand off conducting jobs to me. And so I worked there, and we graduated, and then I began to teach in a university in Lincoln, Nebraska. The other thing, I guess I would say, if I was to say I tried to teach anything to the players that I directed, it was first you tune yourself. You tune yourself internally. You tune your mind and your spirit internally. No, first you tune your instrument, then you tune yourself. You tune your instrument, then you tune yourself. Then, in the performance, you tune the audience. That's our jobs as musicians. You reach your audience. The stick is not as expressive as the face and eyes for a director. This is why it's so important to memorize your music or look at the page so little. If you don't feel it, they can't. If they do, it's good luck for you. And there are some players, of course, that do. But they look to you to play it together, to feel it together. And magic things happen when this happens. Yeah. First of all, it's the most international language we have that humans ever developed is music. And, this is, if you want to really make yourself dear to an alien environment, go dance with them or play music with them. They will say, wow, you like our music. We like you. You you destroy the boundaries.
And whatever we create, regardless where we are,
we all have the same capacity
of understanding and being impacted by
and expressing ourselves.
And expressing ourselves.
Yes. Yeah, same. Every culture has rituals.
Yes.
And music usually accompanies rituals.
Yeah. It is to support a story, right? To support sadness or love or celebration. Or
it's used for, what synagogue, what church, what temple, what mosque doesn't have chant or something. American music is, I'd say teenager still, has a lot of impact because it's mass marketed, but it's culturally, I'd say, it's still a teenager. It's not very mature. It doesn't aim very high. Much American music doesn't aim very high. And I think Europeans, more mature societies, aim higher with their music in terms of, really enduring music, that lasts more than a generation or more than a month.
You wanted to share something about music in politics. Music.
Sure.
The impact of music, how people use it.
Well, music has been used to support regimes very powerfully with the Nazi regime and, of course, the socialist communist regime in the 20th century with getting a population to follow them, like lemmings falling over the cliff. They'll follow because it's patriotic to do so with the flag and all of the military bands, music, and a lot of political use or misuse of the power of music to influence human behavior. And it's a very dangerous thing when this happens.
Recently, I talked to someone and they said, well, you know what? Music actually is not accepted as a language.
Well,
in the academic circles here in America.
No, it's an art form, they call it. Yeah.
But you said, and I've been saying it throughout my life, and thinking about it a lot, and what I say about music is that music is a universal language that communicates through emotion, energy, and intellect.
Yes.
So how is music not a language?
Well,
because we can teach it, we can explain it,
we can write it.
We can't touch it, obviously, but we have the impact, and we can write it. Yes,
read it and write it. Yes.
Then
yes. Well, it's all the semantics, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's semantics, and it's also, it's a reflection of the different cultures. I mean, in spite of the difference in instruments and color, skin, and spoken language, we can all enjoy music from Central Africa. We can enjoy music from any place in Japan or India, ragi, all the rags.
And what does that tell us about music?
Well, we have more in common than we have separate.